Good evening YouTube viewers, you join me for yet again another instalment of Ken's Cookery Corner. Today we're doing chicken fried rice, my signature dish and popular with all the ladies. So here you've got your ingredients for your chicken fried rice. Not a lot in it really. Frozen chicken, we'll thaw that out obviously. We'll get 2 cups of rice, cooking for 4 today. Chinese spice powder, salt, 2 eggs, frozen ginger which I'll grate into some chopped onion, I'll use half of that, 3 cloves of garlic because they're quite big, sweet corn obviously, peas, powdered chilies, not your Mexican style chili powder. You can also use oyster sauce or hoisin sauce for this. So in your pot there you get your 2 cups of rice, that's half a cup per person. In this pint tumbler, just conveniently enough, is enough for 4 cups of water, 2 to 1 in proportion for the rice to the water, so it soaks it up. A lot of people say that you need to wash your rice before you cook it, but we're going to rinse it afterwards with boiling water, which is why the kettle's been on. I'll just put this rice on, get in with a bit of salt, get it cooked, and we're going with the rest of the preparation. Some crushed garlic with the half an onion roughly chopped up. I'm going to finish that with this rocker knife. Of course, when I was starting out and cooking that, it was actually just called a rocker knife, and now it's got an Italian name because the food snobs have taken over everything, as they do. Into this I'm going to grate some frozen ginger. You'll find with most Oriental and Asian cooking that the staple for everything is garlic, ginger, spring onions. In this case onions, because I don't have any spring onions in the house and I'm not going out to the shop just for you people. So I'll get going with a rocker knife and we'll show you what it looks like after it's done. Almost done with the rocker knife here. You want to just chop this up nice and fine so that this is obviously going through your chicken and over your chicken, cooking with the chicken to give it that distinctive Oriental flavour. Isn't it a shame? I'm on my own today. So I've just grated about half an inch of ginger here into that. That's frozen. Best way to put your ginger into that, especially if you're storing it from frozen, it's the best way to get your ginger into your garlic and onions. Just grind that here. Roll that out. Okay, into this mixture of garlic, ginger, spring onion, we're going to add just a little bit Chinese spice powder. Just a touch, you don't want to put too much in because it's quite strong flavour. That's probably too much, as per usual. We'll chop our chicken up, we'll put that in there amongst all that, then we'll fry that in the wok and add to the rice later. So that's 3 breasts of chicken chopped up. They're going to go in there with that. You can see compared to the amount of garlic and ginger and onion there, looks like a lot of chicken, but that's sufficient. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of this chili powder, maybe a wee bit more. You don't have to add this as an optional ingredient, but it certainly adds a bit more of a kick to your meal. So just give it a good mix in, then we'll cook it. We'll keep this moving here, get it heated right through. Go on a high heat of course. Okay, the chicken's nearly cooked now, so I'm just going to add in a dash of soy sauce here, as is my want, as the recipe calls for, so in it goes. That'll sizzle up, give that a nice dark colour as well. Mix that in there. Couple of minutes I'll add in the peas and the sweet corn. Chicken's cooked now, so we're going to add in the frozen sweet corn straight from the freezer, of course, naturally, that's how it's frozen. Don't worry about the fact that it's frozen, you're supposed to cook it all the way through so that it's heated, that way you don't have to worry about eating cold food. Plus, as you'll see later on, this will be getting reheated again anyway. We're just preparing this so that it all goes together with the rice at the end. Give that a wee stir through it. Come back to you in a second once I've cooked this. Bye bye. That's your chicken, your sweet corn and your peas cooked. We want to put this by, we'll be adding it to the rice later on. Keep it somewhere where the dog won't get it. I learned that one the hard way. Once we're given a walk, a little wipe out, we'll go back onto the rice. The method we're going to use for cooking the rice is called twice fried rice. So we're going to give it, first of it's fried. This will get off whatever water's left. Don't worry about it folks, it's a common practice. Just going to add the oil in and fry the first batch of rice. As you remember, I've got 2 batches, I'm making for 4 here. So we'll fry them one batch at a time rather than one big batch. It's a bit more manageable. Naturally, if this is for one person, then this would be your complete rice getting its first frying. Stick it into the wok, that's starting to heat up nicely. Get some oil in. Oil's smoking away nicely here. We'll do the first batch of rice. Just do the one. Obviously the second one's going to be cooked identically. So in goes the rice here. Sizzling away, lovely. You see that? Hardly any of it sticking to the plate at all there. Stick it down there. And off we go. Just a quick fry to get any excess water off. There's not really a lot there, you can see there's hardly any rice sticking to the wok at all. That's basically that. That's all you really need to do, is just give that a swift cook. You don't really want a lot of oil because naturally it'll just be swimming in it by the end of it. But that's enough. That'll do it. Hardly any sticking to the spoon as you want. You can of course, because of the quality of the rice, just use that at once, but the recipe I'm using calls for twice fried rice, so that's what we're going to be using. And that should just go into the plate. And I wanna look at that. Aren't you lucky you've got such a good teacher, viewers? I'm just so good sometimes I surprise myself. And I'll do the second one identically, and then after that we'll show you what we do to finish the meal off. Groovy. Now if you noticed the time earlier on when we started this, it was just about 3:30, it's now 5 to 5. And of course we've still got the eggs to add in. They're the final part of the cooking, where we add in the rest of the chicken. I'll show you a cheat to make it nice and quick. For the final part, we beat an egg as if we're going to make an omelette. We're going to put this in the wok, and just before it sets we'll add the already fried rice and the chicken, which of course will be heated in the microwave just for a minute to heat it through. So we just throw it in, it's finished off nice and quick. Now we come to the last part of the cooking. Finally we get the eggs involved in the cheat that I said we're going to do. So the eggs are beaten up. Pour into the wok as if you're going to make an omelette. Let's start that cheat I mentioned. Into the microwave. Cooking 1/2 of the chicken, so that's ready just to go into the egg and rice mixture. Get that spread out there. And just before the egg starts to set, we'll add in the rice, fry that, and add the heated chicken. We'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Goes the rice. You'll notice virtually none of it stuck to the plate. Stir it up. Stirring it to break up the egg of course, and to make sure the rice is cooked evenly. Stir it to break it up. Now you've broken up, in a minute now we're going to hear that magical little chicken's ready. We'll add it on in 2 seconds. We've added the chicken which has been heated in the microwave just by way of making it quicker. Everything's just ready to serve. Just add in some soy sauce here. Mix that through. That's now ready to serve. Just after another quick stirring. There we go. Chicken fried rice. A meal in. So this comes from the wok to the plate. No sticking at all, sizzling away nicely. Beautiful. That's enough for one person there. Chicken fried rice from Kenny Kelly's Cookery Corner. Fantastic.